Hello everyone, and welcome back. It's time for some top 8 action. I'm so sorry for the stream dying randomly. It happens, I guess. Our internet just completely decided to go the way of the covered wagon, I guess.
It was the announcement that shook the world. OEG Pride, June 21 through 23rd. Come check it out.
We are very excited. That is the first that like anyone outside of literally me, Tibbers, and Westfield have heard about any of that, which is so funny to me for why Tibbers was like, yeah, keep going. I was like, okay, sure. I haven't even told my TOs yet. This is great.
No, it's fascinating. I think it's absolutely the type of ambition and direction that the online fighting game space needs. I really love to see people continuing to push and refine what they do beyond just a online weekly. And I mean, shout out to all the online weeklies. I run some online weeklies, but
Yeah.
I love to see people asking for more and making more on their own.
Absolutely. We're very excited to have the opportunity to be in that boat and hopefully wrangle up some other orgs to get in here. Because, I mean, listen, like, it's not all the, like, TNSs and 9 Moons of the world, you know? We're all out here. We can just have our own major with Blackjack and a Pride.
And on my birthday, my birthday's DP day. It's 623.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it's the last day of the major.
They'll have to come through for the mystery bracket. That'll be one of my favorite ones.
Now, how would you go about running an online mystery bracket?
Very carefully.
Intriguing.
Everything in Fightcade, like, you know, gonna be a little bit of a overhead, but it's something. The mystery bracket specifically, we were just cooking on our own. It was something that we had coming up. Our my goat Wii Sports has been really wanting to get it on, and we've been putting a lot of work into it. And so it's like, okay, get a handful of Fightcade games or like a nice list of Fightcade games, pick randomly from that list, and then we're gonna make it rock and roll and see how it goes.
Well, and let's see. You got Idle Showdown's free.
True.
Rainbow Core Hypernova's free. Although I think they're coming out with a new version or a new full sequel of that, so I don't know. Is the old version of Yomi Hustle still on like itch.io? Because I think that game was free initially.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Dude, exactly
flipping a coin, free.
Yeah, flipping a coin, always free.
Rock, paper, scissors, very free.
Chess.com, free.
Yeah. Full game of chess. 2-hour clock.
Is Happy Rio. The Happy Chaos Mirror is going to be an interesting.
It's frankly one I really struggle to commentate because sometimes it just seems like who shoots first. You know, that character can really pour it on the offense, and you know the thing we always bring up is he's not too hot on defense. So the Happy Chaos who starts on top, you know, gets that first wall break and really stay on top and capitalize on their resource advantage the whole rest of the match.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and it's always kind of the meme too, right? That like the mirror is 9-1 or whatever. But I think that out of the entire Guilty Gear class, there's few people that punish Happy Chaos's weaknesses as well as Happy Chaos does. Like, he actually makes the character look like you see the vision of what the character is supposed to feel like as like a solid like high mid tier. But instead it's like you match him up against a different character in the game and it's like, oh no, never mind. So this is
I love to see both Happy Chaoses like building themselves a cute little log cabin with clones, like, you know, two men full screen, clone in front of them, not a care in the world.
Yep. Oh, okay. Jason, it does not let me in the room. All right, hold on. Let me remake the room.
We might be full. What's your room size? We have 5 in here?
Yeah, it's only 5. My room size should be 8 or 9.
Oh, okay. The other thing I was pulling up is, I was just scrolling Twitter while we were on break. I didn't realize Rio won GER yesterday, which is pretty damn competitive, and you have to be a hell of a consistent player to come out on top of a Swiss format like that. I have a lot of love and a lot of appreciation for what they do over at GER in terms of like providing a bunch of quality games for everyone who enters.
Remaking the room. The room code's gonna be backwards. It's 117000.
Probably that's not backwards. That's I'm an expert at knowing numbers backwards, and you come to me with this?
A Rio, Cuppy, and Yo. New room code 117000. Hopefully that fixes it up. A little bit of weirdness coming back from our router randomly dying.
EDs, what EDs? I think we're just about to get all the players in here. Yeah.
Filing in. But yeah, definitely interested to see what these two kind of cook up on. The Happy Chaos Mirror, always crazy. Looks like we got Kensei filling out in the bottom bracket as well. We got Flame versus Kensei, a classic. Test Your Luck also down there. And we've got one more top 8 contestant waiting to fill in.
Good stuff. Look, my armchair advice to Happy Chaos players is you're thinking too much. Roll off every hit. No one reacts to it. The best, dude. Every sponsored player on the world right now is not reacting to roll. They're simply not. It's very difficult to scout when you're worried about everything else Happy Chaos can do. Spam it like a moron.
Yeah. A little bit more unga bunga in the Happy Chaos playstyle may go a long way.
I think it worked. Like every net bracket I commentate, I'm like, I can't believe this person with thousands, tens of thousands of hours in Guilty Gear Strive is just exhibiting no counterplay to roll across the entirety of the set.
Yeah.
Obviously, spamming it, there's stuff you can start to do, but I don't think a lot of people get there.
For sure. And it catches so many people off guard. It's hard as heck to throw. Even after the changes, it's really hard to react and throw that. Sometimes the throw just doesn't work too. I've seen some complaining about that on Twitter as well recently. It's just like, hey, why do I throw roll, but he's just too far away?
Yeah, that's the interesting thing about roll, and that's Happy Chaos's tell you to try to FD so that roll can't roll through, and it's not actually a mix-up. That is, there's ranges. It'll still give you trouble. And of course, if you're scrambling from the low, he can still just hit you with a low. But, is it like Leo run through where if you hit it too early, there's timings where it'll whiff?
Yeah.
I don't know where his like grab box goes. I guess that's my bad for complaining about moves without labbing them, but like I said, nobody's doing it.
I mean, he can also shoot sometimes if the roll is spaced the correct amount. Like it's definitely a scary situation to be in, and it's always one of those things where you're like, no fault to the Happy Chaos players themselves. Sometimes they are like this intentionally, but sometimes it is just like the way their character works. It's like, hey, how do I counterplay this? And it's like, well, you can throw it sometimes.
Yeah, there's a lot of characters in Strive where it's like, it's crazy to me that they have one of the moves in their kit. So like, my example is like, why does Leo have those fireballs? Those are really good fireballs in a game without many fireballs at all. Why does that guy have them? But on HC, it's like, what? Considering the rest of his kit, considering his goals, why the hell they give that character roll?
Yep. Still doesn't let Hazen in.
Maybe we run to Hazen's room for this one?
Yeah, actually that'll be work.
Unless we're blocked.
Yeah, I mean maybe I'm not much of a rage blocker, but if it did happen, I apologize.
Tough to be a tournament organizer as well as a member of the community. You cannot lash out.
I am a human. I may or may not have rage blocked a happy chaos in my life.
Flame, you are not allowed to DQ and play Valorant. If you make it this far, you could have done it like a minute and a half ago, but at this point, no DQing for Valorant.
Rio real quick. Gonna have an
Final just play Soul or something. That would be a crazy. That would wake me up.
Had a hard time.
Squanto says, yeah.
Back then, maybe.
Day one, he had a real tough time opening people up.
Struggle. Gonna wait for this room code from Goat Hazen.
Yeah, Pariah, we're in a real flood of good games, fighting and otherwise. What have you been playing lately? Are you stuck in with Monster Hunter still?
I haven't been doing too much of Monster Hunter. I have been on Grand Blue Relink. That's a good game. I just recently played the particular boss fight, this like giant mecha that you had to fight, and I was just like, oh, you know what? I've been kind of like mindlessly mashing through this game, but this game's kind of peak actually.
Are you playing it later, or like is the game just that long? Because I remember it came out a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
It usually takes me a little while to pick up on stuff. I'm hyped for Hades 2, but I'm banned from playing Hades 2 because I gotta grind for Combo Breaker.
I actually, I would encourage people to not get it in early access. I accidentally ruined Hades 1 because of early access, where I had like, no spoilers, you have to beat the final boss X amount of times to like roll credits. Before it was out of early access, I had already done that a bunch. And so when the game full released, I was basically already at credits, but I didn't get to experience like any of the character stories they'd added since then, or really dive into the other features that they'd vastly expanded. So I really did not get the experience a lot of people got. Obviously that's my bad, but I would encourage people, wait till you can, experience it the way they really want you to.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Hades my least favorite Supergiant game. I need the FGC to get into Pyre. I need Pyre to be run at majors.
I mean, the standard is so high, right? And I missed out on the boat for a lot of Supergiant games, but definitely Hades was really high up there. Right.
Hades is great. Like, it's my least favorite game, and it's great.
Yeah, right. Here is the room code. Sorry about the room confusion, y'all. We can get on in here. Otherwise, I might have these gamers run it in a park. Welcome. Top 8 so late, half of us DQ. No!
It's a weeknight, Pariah. I have to go to work.
I know! Oh, I just challenged a battle.
You're gonna DQ your commentators?
Don't do it. I've done it before. The SJS Classic.
Oh no, I challenged. I'm a bum. Don't look at my stats. I stink. I don't play this game online.
Reach proud difficulty, please, so we can grind and relink. I'm working on it. I only got so much time in the day.
That's what people were saying. It like becomes Monster Hunter in the late game, and I didn't know what they meant by that.
I mean, I think that it just is like pretty Monster Hunter-y, and
okay.
As like you go out on mission, like you have the story that you play, but then you also just like go out on like Monster Hunter style missions where you just go beat up a boss and then come back.
Dude, how far into the end game of Rise did you get?
Of Rise? More or less all of the way. I wasn't like, I had beaten all of the story missions.
Because I'm to where, and I guess the cognate is like the guiding lands in world, but I'm doing these anomaly investigations, and they're taking it's too long.
Yeah.
It's like you know, maybe you get one level a mission and you like the content is like 50 levels between.
Yeah, it's definitely, by that point you're just like, you just got to accept that you're not actually going anywhere. You're just kind of grinding and like having a good time playing the game, because if you're worried about the destination at all, it's going to be way too long.
Well, it's like they want you, I guess they want you to be building like either every weapon set or a set for every weapon.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, it's just not a lot to do, brother. I really want to go fight the risen monsters, but I don't know if I have it in me.
Hey.
We're
Reaching that time, I apologize again for the delays. If you know, check in one last time with Hazen here, and we may have them run some either run the set off stream or see if they can get a or see if they can get a reset on their game, because sometimes restarting will fix with these situations. There's a Hazen. I just had to talk about it. That's the test your luck classic. Just talk about it and be like, I'm sure they'll make it here any minute now. Let me just shoot them a DM, and then they show up right then.
Baduked live on stream.
Here we go. Making it on in here.
Creeping to the cabinet.
It's waltzing. Moseying, if you will.
Bit of a sachet.
Hazen versus Happy Rio match will be real.
Come again? Giovanna?
Okay. I'm here for it. I like this.
This is another character people are like, you know, she got some big changes in terms of Chave and all her empowered specials, especially Doghemoth Typhoon.
Yep.
And a lot of people are like, oh my god, Geo top 1. I think there's still room for this character to grow. I think she's strong. She can definitely get it done.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely got some interesting stuff. We'll see if they've been keeping an eye on the Twitter feed. There's some interesting stuff. Some of the Garu dog stuff has been revealed as being a little faker than Geos may want you to think it is.
That's tough. You know, you got to be brave to challenge something like that. So.
For sure. Why is every character top 1? That's what I'm saying. Every character except for mine.
It is funny. No one's ever like, look, if they buff my character to top 15, I'm good.
There we go. Now we're in the corner. Oh man, that's the SFL loop classic right there. Just 2K gunshot over and over and over again.
Say Rio's really getting it done. Hazen barely had a chance to play the game, but they do get things started using some strong mid-range buttons from Geo.
Here we go. No, gets the counter hit. Garu dog coming in clutch. You know, that was such a decisive round for Happy Rio until they died.
Both players just absolutely disrespecting each other. I think 90% of the damage in those rounds was done with throw.
Yeah. I mean, listen, it keeps you on your opponent. No fear of like dropping the combo or anything. I mean, if you're gonna throw out a secondary Giovanna, like the tick throws go pretty hard.
I got a lot of questions. I don't really agree with Rio's range they're playing at. They had such a resource lead, such a health lead, and then just waltz on into that counter hit 2D, which could be the end of the round for them. Oh, that said, eye to eye, don't be fake, keep it real, exhibiting the counterplay there to the guard crush.
Still in a scary situation though. The positive bonus. Oh no!
No!
I think thought they were gonna get hit by that 5K, but just barely dodged it somehow. But unfortunately, had to protect the toes too. Hazen takes round 1.
It's crazy. Yeah, I think these players are getting back into the swing of things. We've seen a lot of non-reactions in that first match there.
For sure.
See what they got. Frankly, I want to see some combos out of Hayes, and I want to see how real their secondary Giovanna is.
Love to see a little bit of sauce on the Geo combos. Such a cool character, can really put in some damage too on the right hit. Interesting throw there from Rio.
Yeah, very late. I mean, even predicting a dash back in, you would have gotten nailed by a 5K or something like that. What'd I say? Roll!
Yep, we rolling.
Do it again!
The Happy Chaos players can't react.
It's too much mental stack. It's just too many options.
Oh, we're on the ground and the gun is out. Hello. Oh, out of focus, and you get back thrown in the corner. Now you're getting guard crush. Gets caught, just not blocking. There's a throw as a punish.
Yeah, I asked to see some real combos, and I have yet to see one yet. Unfortunate drop there.
Some whiffs back and forth. Definitely living in this neutral game. I mean, it also just kind of goes to show, like, you can, when you're playing at this level, you can really make the character work. And if you're playing to the character's strengths and you know what they are, getting these really fast plinks in on Geo, getting these tick throws and everything mixed in there.
Both players are playing very non-committal right now, and I think Rio is the first to adapt to it, saying, oh, we're doing a lot of dancing, we're doing a lot of backdashing, let me just start chasing Hazen's backdash, and they're getting big results off it.
Yep. Happy Cow is definitely a character that can make that happen. No conversion here. The blue wild assault tap does. Not a third one. Not a fourth one.
You're a sicko!
No!
You're a sicko!
You're a freak. What if Happy Chaos was happy freaky and
and he did 5 tap dusts to you in a row. Mid-tier. Many people are saying this, Kensei. Many people are saying mid-tier.
Yep. Hey, listen.
That's so tough.
Kai does 5 overheads in a row, and nobody bats an eye. All right.
Kai does not do 5. Name the 5 overheads Kai does in a row.
Okay. JH, JD, JS, Red RC, JS, JD.
But that RC, though.
That RC, though, yeah.
JD is a mid. And then there we have it, folks. Exposed. Roll through gets punished by Goldberg. They're very funky.
What character can do 5D 4 times in a row without using? My character, if you don't punish me for using 5D.
Faust with the right items. Oh my god, wake up super. That's definitely getting blocked.
For C2, does catch the backdash with the flip kick here. The Goomba stomp, we're out of here. But no, Knight is definitely going to be catching up here.
Both these players are backdash addicts right now, and it is just not working out in their favor. I think both of you got to knock it off right now and start blocking.
Yeah, as you say that, another backdash comes out. The last bit of HP that Happy Chaos has gets sacrificed to some clones, but all good for Rio.
Yeah, I want to see some committal behavior out here. No more backdashing away from your mistakes.
Jumping. The tick throw is not going to work. What mix?
I didn't block that, not a million years.
Nope, didn't block that one either, honestly. Oh, this one's going to hurt a little bit.
Yeah, that one's definitely getting caught. Not that much damage. I don't know. I expect that super to do a lot, and then raw, it hardly did any.
It does a lot when it gets a wall break, too. It's kind of the biggest thing. And look, the speed, though, that this Geo is putting out is really... You can tell why Hazen goes to this for the matchup.
And I like... They're fishing a lot. You know, you see them fishing with that power slash. You see them fishing with 2D a lot. And it can work out in their favor. But I gotta say, I think Rio's starting to get the smell of the game.
Oh, that hurts. You're just dead. I feel like you should be dead there. I think more characters should one-shot kill in this game.
Yeah, bring back the corner. No wall breaks, you just die.
Yeah. Ooh, really? I mean, one, You were mashing super reversal in hit stun there, and a huge burst bait.
Yeah, can you download the replay? I want to see the inputs for that one.
The inputs for that one gotta go pretty hard. The microsecond that gun combo dropped in the corner, that super was out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is tough. Like I said, I think Rio has the mindset right, but one stray counter hit can lead to disaster. Gives Geo positive bonus. She's gonna do a bunch of damage now. Oh!
Throw? He's kind of locking in on the adaptations here. It definitely seemed like Rio had the layer up there.
I always do wonder who it hurts more in a character switch scenario. Like if it hurts you for having to adjust your game plan, or if it, if the counter pick really works. But it does seem like Hazen is definitely well practiced enough to make this Geo work right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Get warmed up a little bit here. What a throw! That's incredible counterplay.
Yeah, not the only one we've seen tonight. They seem very comfortable trying to back throw Happy Chaos.
IBFD's coming in as well. With those defensive options. Gets caught this time, though. Eventually messing up that IB timing.
Great Deus Ex there from Rio. Not going to build Hazen any burst as their meter is already full.
Got caught a little bit on the dash block that time around. Hazen's currently up 2-1. Is on match point, but Rio with a beautiful burst bait.
Agony. You gotta imagine they want the wall break here. Yep, hard knockdown. I've accused Rio of being impatient with positive ones. You see right here just how well that's working out in their favor. Quickly able to overwhelm Hazen for the kill.
And of course, bringing us to a game 5 with the 7 golden letters on the screen.
They wouldn't deprive us of a game 5 scenario. They've been reading the script.
Very true, very true. One of these players moves on to winners final, secures that spot in the top 3.
The winner's circle. Let's see, did we ever get our last loser side match filled in?
We did. It's Domosaur versus Test Your Luck.
Good stuff.
Yes, I'm gonna see. I'll make the call after this game. I think we're gonna go ahead and make the call to run the top 6 for us. We'll have our 2 first losers matches play off stream, just so we can recover some of the time that we lost due to the internet outage.
Once again, another huge back throw, able to quickly turn that advantageous situation for Rio into a real problem.
Yep.
Curious meter usage there. Oh, is this gonna kill with the wall break damage? Oh, hanging on by a thread. All right, Rio, what you got? It's crazy. Like, Geo has such great buttons for fishing in the mid range, which we've seen Hazen do over and over. But I think the dagger in their side time and time again is that Happy Gas 2S. That little blue freak just reaches his arms way out there and nails you right in the shins. Oh! My God.
Catches the curse ball.
Dude, Daigo talked about the will to keep winning. Hazen's got the will to keep reversal supering.
Very true, very true. Running up all the way. We'll see if Rio can go to the C-Fresh School of Happy Chaos and get some of those rolls going. Nice fake drill. Oh no, I think you're just dead here. You're done. There's so much HP. You got a mountain of HP, but a 2P will at least get you out of the corner for the time being. IBFD coming in from the Geo, the roll. You caught the back dash.
Does have meter on their side.
They just keep back dashing.
Yeah, these players are allergic to blocking. They're mashing reversal, they're mashing throw, they're mashing backdash for damn sure.
Go Red RC into the tap dust, but you burst out. You want to end this right now. You need one hit, but get caught.
So tough. A couple of key scenarios there where I think Hazen was not evading curse as well as they could have been. You know, it's the downfall of us all. I can't tell you how many times I've been hit by the blue basketball of losing the frickin' game.
For sure. Oh. Time. Final game, final round for these two players. One of them is going to be moving down to the bottom side of the bracket with a 100-meter. You didn't make the confirm happen there. You find the overhead. We're mixing still.
All these stray hits from Rio not confirmed into kill. You better make this one count. No!
I'm begging for a red RC. We found it on the counter hit.
Look, it took them. It was a winding path. They walked us through a hedge maze, but they got there in the end. Rio coming out on top, heading to top 3. See you in winners finals, partner.
Impressive stuff. And just in case y'all missed it, we are going to go ahead and have the first round of the loser side of the bracket go ahead and run their sets here. We will indeed not hold Rio hostage, so I'll go ahead and hop back over to my room here.
Oh yeah, goodness. I was about to autopilot stay on the
000117 will be the room code for y'all. Yeah, we'll recover a little bit of time by having this losers round 1 go ahead and run their shit. We'll have Kyo, Luigi's own, one of our other newer members, versus Mr. Choopy, who was here in top 8 last week. They're cooking on this ABBA. It is a scary, scary situation. Because if you haven't put a lot of effort into the ABBA matchup yet, you're sweating right.
I think it's just that consistency that makes them stand out. This is something I remember on Asuka as well, in particular, of people would post really nutty setups and things. People would be like, oh my god, ABBA can do a 40 overhead fuzzy 100-meter conversion for 20 damage. And it's that's it's cool. It's cool tech, and it'd be fun to see. But I think what's really going to make you stand out in the crowd is consistent knockdowns, consistent pressure, consistent access to your win con. And I think Mr. Choopy has that stuff on ABBA.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that's the stuff that is the stuff that takes longer to get to generally, right? Because everyone's in the lab labbing out those big bombos, I can get a conversion here. I can pop out of my install, hit you out of install, then go back into install all in one combo or whatever. But it's really the neutral game is where the character. That's what you gotta have. ABBA, I think, has some really good tools in those neutral scenarios. Has some kind of not necessarily neutral skips, but tools that skip other people's neutral.
Yeah, it definitely makes it a far more risky prospect to try and do something like, say, Stun Dipper or Vortex on a character like her, when she might dive in on you and get the ABBA game plan started, which could be a one-touch.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of those situations, and especially when it's a character that you have to RPS. I used to feel this way a little bit more about Nago, and I do still playing against. But just the risk reward that they get from the RPS they're doing. From my perspective as a Testament player, I'm okay, I would really like to have either have a decent round start option or be able to escape round start, right? But ABBA 5H is no, you can't backdash, right? It just catches your backdash if you try to do an IAD back Grave Reaper or something. That's just a big counter hit for ABBA. So you're kind of locked into the round start RPS, which could just be the end of the game.
Yeah, she's an interesting character in terms of she really seems to push you to not interact. The ABBA character or the ABBA player wants to interact desperately. They're please block a 5H, I'll do something crazy, please. And then you're over here I don't even want to block this character because I fear for the nonsense that could happen.
Yeah, because listen, we've talked about paying taxes. I am not reacting to that overhead. That's just simple as.
It's not. I close my eyes and I pick high or low. It is what it is.
Yep. That there. We're just waiting on the young Mr. Choopy. Get on in. Off the D.
You know, I pulled up this room initially and I saw the testament, which was you, but I got so excited. I was like, oh my god, it's gonna happen.
Oh, they're in the room? Okay.
I see them.
Oh.
Do you not? Are you desynced
I do
with
not
them?
see them.
Oh no,
I'm
we got
gonna go
spectator
ahead
bugged.
and restart.
Okay, that's a good call. Room stability.
Room stability. Please die gay. Gonna make this happen. Rain, sleet, or snow. It's not even hailing. That's the worst part. Is like I expected today to like be chaotic and like have a risk of internet going out because there was gonna like be a crazy hailstorm. And it's just like super nice outside. Not a cloud in the sky.
Dude, when I lose power on like a mild spring shower, I'm gonna lose it. Kirby's saying outside bad.
Outside bad, true. You know, the internet comes from outside, unfortunately.
That's a scary thought. You're bringing the outside into your home. Who knows what it could do?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, at Kyo, at Fresh, and at Choopy. 117000. We got this for real.
I believe in Guilty Gear Strive.
Internet is inside my home. Why outside?
Making a whole lot of sense.
Like Alec for this.
Sort of the Holy Spirit. Also, in terms of recent games, I picked up Animal Well today.
Okay.
Very interesting so far. I'm curious to see how far it goes. I love games with like, I guess I'll say like, information that changes your perspective on the game. So I know you played Outer Wilds. You're no stranger to that type of information that makes you fully reevaluate what you're even looking at.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it'll go that far. I think it could still be an incredible Metroidvania, but I want to know how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Nice. Well, I'm a little bit worried because Kyo is currently invisible. No, wait, they're back. Okay, I see
Kyo's invisible for me too.
I see Kyo, but I don't see Choopy yet.
I do see Choopy, unfortunately.
That's not great.
That's tough, I'm not gonna lie.
That's real rough. Holy cow.
Yeah. Like I always say, I'm incredibly thankful for what we have with the, you know, that we have modern games coming out that can support an online tournament infrastructure. But as of yet, you know, no solution is perfect. It's very difficult to provide that consistency to players around the world all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, it's, you know, it's also one of those things where this is maybe... We've had maybe 2 really bad connection nights out of the 70 FNFs that we've ran. It's small enough to not be the end of the world. But when it does happen, man, does it hurt.
It's hard, you know. I mean, I'm incredibly thankful to organizations for still putting in the work on this thing, and for the players for continuing to show up, because, you know, we just we love that we can have this type of online weekly environment so much.
New room code is 2362.
Dude, that's not a DP. It might be a reversal though, so.
I mean, it is a DP, you know, if you're
hiding,
that's actually my DP shortcut, because I don't have a DP on Testament, but my reversal is on double quarter circle forward. Nice. And fun fact, if you do a double quarter circle forward, you get a DP.
No, not a challenge. God, anything but playing the fighting game. I only commentate. I can't play.
Okay. Ah! Well, we're gonna Hail Mary here and hopefully break out of the cycle of corruption a little bit. I'm gonna be real with you. I still don't see Choopy.
I see them both. They're both on. They're starting up right now.
It's going in the game. Let's go.
Yep.
We've made it. Winners semis. Mr. Choopy versus Goku reset. It doesn't matter if I need to see Choopy or not.
You're about to see some Choopy.
Very true. Best round start.
Right here, you have to imagine their game plan is just to not even block one of Abba's moves. I think that's probably the smartest play for them, right? My God, the aggression already, not even letting the dive get in.
Could you stream to Discord for me?
Yes.
I got kicked out of the game.
You've been moderated for all the swears you use.
It's so true. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna make something happen here. I apologize for the technical difficulties today.
It's okay, I can call this like an old baseball announcer. Yeah. Kyo, I think, absolutely feels comfortable in the Abba matchup. I always wonder about that. Like, new character, obviously, but people tend to play new characters so much that you get a lot of experience really fast, even if it's not particularly expert yet.
Absolutely.
That's a Choopy actually going to get into the win con here. Jealous Rage is on the table, and a whole lot of meter to extend this pressure. Yep, things looking good. Taken down for Choopy, but they only need one hit to win. Oh my God, Kyo reacts to the overhead. I didn't believe it could be done.
It apparently can.
Morthabato not going to get the job done. That's a Choopy on no gauge right now. He only needs one hit to win this thing, and they have positive bonus. Yup.
Okay. We've made it to at least be able to see the game. We're in it now. Duel 1.
I thought I might have gotten booted. Frankly, I don't know how the room is still standing. We'll take it though.
The 2P into the key grab is always a scary one too.
It's great. I mean, like, people not expecting that, or because it's such a powerful move, you wouldn't think she would get it off of 2P, but of course you do.
RC into a little kill. You didn't realize how much damage you were taking on that one.
Yeah, it's so tough. Like, Choopy got to run a little bit of pressure there, got that key grab in, and that just spelled the end of the round. I really like what Kyo is up to with, just trying to keep Choopy down in the corner, blocking, keep that sword pressure up. Not even running in really for pressure, just trying to keep Choopy blocking so that this doesn't happen.
Nice.
Oh my God, the guts to punish that as well. Like, yeah. A lot of people will hate to swing into armor for, precisely the reason that it could get absorbed and it could mess up your combo.
Good throw into the red RC, finds the conversion. Should be able to get a wall stick here. No wall stick or OTG. Has to work a little bit harder, but the rock is going to be enough.
Dude, yeah, I can't believe Ando caught the end of her step dash. That was pretty wild. Maybe it just didn't get FD'd. I don't know.
Oh. There. Going through the wall and with 50 meter as well. Ram in that very privileged meter building club.
Choopy does build a bar, though. Could get things done if they can manage to escape this death trap.
Woo! Just a full screen backdash getting caught by sword. No big deal.
Oh!
Nice. The 2P comes out faster than 2K can. The out has 100 meter. You can make just about anything happen with 100 meter, even a PRC forward. Ab does Kyo going for the first round.
Good confidence under pressure there from Kyo right there at the end. I think a lot of people might have gotten scared by, uninstalled Abba pressure right there. Might have fumbled, possibly lost to a sudden Jealous Rage, so. not expect the transform on the burst there, but Choopy wants to get it done right now and isn't afraid to spend all their meter to do so. So what a terrible situation to get bursted in, right? Like I said, ABBA players really struggle to be in control of their own fate with regard to their resources. If you get bursted, you know, you might just be stuck letting all that meter slip away.
Yeah, and especially in a matchup like with Ram, you know, because you do have to respect the full screen swords. If you try to manually uninstall, you might just be getting staggered into like a full combo of full screen. A little bit of scramble.
Yeah, even full screen, plenty of characters are capable of making it, if not impossible, then quite difficult for ABBA to get an uninstall if you want to try to recover some of that gauge.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, so many of those characters are instinctively throwing out their fireball after burst, no matter what, right?
It's tough. I think it's something you have to go for as an ABBA player. You can't you know, let your resource just fade away. But it does not feel like you have the most agency with regards to how you spend it.
A little parry coming in there. Not too often you get to see that one.
Love to see that. Yeah, not the easiest move to use, but oh my god, just a little too early. Gonna get caught by the sword explosion.
Oh, cooking it up with that patience there. YRC definitely putting in good work. Turn us to the room here. Maybe taking a moment just to cool off, or perhaps.
You see the swap? No, is that 3?
Was that 3? Am I tripping?
That might have been 3. Look, I'm no expert. You know, I didn't go to counting school, brother.
That's true. I am but a simple tournament organizer. I guess that's going to be a little 3-0 for Kyoku reset. Nicely done.
Yeah, I believe that. Between these two characters, some of those rounds were over in a flash. Blink and you'll miss it.
Let's see. Gonna need to find a boom. See if I can get my room. Or actually, Seafresh, would you mind hosting a room for us?
No, not at all.
Be awesome. That way, hopefully, can make the hat. That was perfect. We're gonna be getting Kensei versus Mr. Choop next. Kensei. Oh.
Sorry, I just threw that in Guilty Gear Strive chat for the moment to, for the record. I don't think we have to worry about people coming and crashing our game.
Boom.
Yeah, we headed on to, is this gonna be winners finals here?
We're gonna go down to the loser side of the bracket.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go ahead and have Mr. Choopy versus Kensei coming up. If my Strive is just gonna continue to decide to hate Mr. Choopy or not. Yeah.
Oh, no rest for Mr. Choopy directly into losers' quarters.
Yeah, since we are going right into the losers' quarters.
It's a tall order, brother.
Happen after those is gonna be Happy Rio versus Kyoku reset.
And definitely two players we've seen earn their way into the winner's circle tonight. Super impressive play and fast adaptation from both sides. I'm quite impressed at seeing both these players modify their game plan in the face of pressure.
What was this match confirmed for them? He's 0.
Goodness, Kensei coming off a hot streak right now, and Mr. Choopy coming off a cold one. You have to wonder how that's going to affect the matchup.
What the heck?
Momentum can definitely play a factor out here. You know, if you have to climb out from under a bunch of losses, if you feel like, you know, it's just going to be so much effort and you can't make it, it can definitely put a damper on your plans. You have to really feel like you can win to make it happen sometimes.
Go. Mr. Choopy versus Kensei. The Kai versus the ABBA.
Yeah, that's another interesting one in that I don't know if she can high profile the fireball or low profile the fireball. I think that's going to be a big contender here. Like if you make it even, I mean, Far Slash as well. Like you make it risky for Kai to throw out some of his best buttons. I don't know what you're left pressing as Kai.
Speaking of which, see if this is gonna let me actually live my life here. Stream up just in case as a backup.
I'd be glad to do it for matches like these.
Microdash into the 2P as the round start. Lots of plus frames coming in. A big counter hit into the install here from Mr. Choopy. Some run up down.
Counter hit by ABBA Far Slash. That's pretty wild.
A little low. We're mixing a little bit. Get caught back dashing.
Oh my god. Gets the manual uninstall off for a huge amount of meter. That's got to be a feather in Mr. Choopy's cap.
Definitely seems a little bit more confident. You know, Kai's not going to get a huge conversion off of that fireball. I think you're just dead here, right? Meter is available.
Oh my god.
I think it might literally be like ABBA key grab that's crashing my spectate or something. That's crazy.
Did it happen again?
It just happened again on the key grab.
Dude, you forgot to install key grab. You're still playing on season 2.
It's all right. That's why we got
while in Jealous Rage. Not gonna get to run a whole lot of offense right there. It has to work hard to build this meter back. It's so tough. Not that I'm an incredible ABBA, but I, played the character a little bit, obviously. I'm so cautious. Like, I really hate to manually install. Like, I always try to fight it out and get that key grab in, which see Mr. Choopy doing there right now. I think the meter and the situation it puts you in is just so much better than a lot of other cases. Oh! Can't say ready with the, I can't believe that 5K there whiffed.
Go YRC. It's time for the ABBA. We're in that guard crush pressure. Can't say with the classic 2Ps.
Can't say not afraid to take their turn back, even when it could cost them the round. I love to see that, that courage even this deep in a bracket.
Good IAD back into the JS as well. I mean, Kai's one of those characters that's like, is just so consistent, and game plan doesn't really change all that much from character to character. He's looking for that stray hit and hitting you for that 30% and just do that a handful of times. Got to adapt on this defense for sure, but this is
great routing there from Choopy. Hardly lost any meter throughout that whole offensive tirade. Almost got a full bottle of Kool-Aid still.
And a big counter hit with 100% meter as well. The amount of meter that is getting built is incredible, as Mr. Choopy is actually going to be swinging in to take game 1.
As far as I think Choopy is hitting a remarkable amount of these key grabs. They're getting to run offense on Kensei a lot more than I thought would happen in this matchup.
For sure, yeah. I mean, Kai is one of those characters. He can dispense some plus frames for sure, and he can do some tricky resets and some shimmies and stuff. But if you have a big enough button to call it out, and if you have something to call out stuff like if they do end in Dire Claw, it's very much your turn unless you don't have a button that hits. And you know who's got some big buttons? This ABBA character.
Yeah, 5H, great tool. She sort of gets forced to use it. You don't have other great options at the range, but and it is bad to whiff. Definitely do not whiff 5H, but very great tool for her to have.
I love that DP after Donzai. You know, not a lot. ABBA is plus there, but not a lot of ABBAs are going to go from a Donzai into another Donzai to bait a DP. Because, you know, when you're just the animation of Donzai alone costs you about a third of your blood gauge.
I'll do it because I'm a sicko, and people love to mash on Jealous Rage for some reason, even though you die.
Yep. Speaking of which, you're not dead. Okay, no, you want to install. That's smart.
Yeah, she wasn't jealous yet. Oh, might get the timer out. Half her gauge gone already. Oh, the plus frames.
Yep. That's a lot, and you get a full run up into the Danzai. The second Danzai, but the second hit of the second Danzai.
Dude, her plus frames got plus frames.
It's true.
Oh my god, the huevos to step through that charged stun edge there. Great.
Sliding on in there. And there's the DP bait on the run up Danzai. That's why we're seeing so much of it. It does cost you a lot as the ABBA player, but you still get so much out of it.
Not enough pressure there from Kensei. Lets Mr. Chupi manually uninstall for about half their meter.
Oh, you're dead.
I don't think you're dead, but your life's a whole lot worse, I gotta say.
Yeah, you gotta wait out 100% of this meter. You may have an opportunity to. No burst to extend, just swings into it.
What was that, like 5H Rekka 1 2K? Bit of a funky combo, but it gets the job done.
Does all it needs to at this point. Like that, Mr. Chupi is going up 2-0.
That's crazy. Kensei is really holding their own here, but you're seeing why people struggle so much against Abba. She's such an explosive character. You can hold down a round for like 80% of her life bar, but she gets that one tap, that one key grab on you, and suddenly things are in her favor.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, you're playing Kai Kisuke. You do have to interact, and with this 4-frame, you know, you can be out here 5K'ing the Fudra arcs. If you get an ounce of counterplay in on the matchup, a matchup that, you know, everyone has played a billion times, so most people will know a lot of the counterplay. They definitely keep you honest, and the ABBA just absolutely runs away with the game the second that install happens.
I don't even agree. I don't see people interact with Fudra Arc enough. I really wish more players would try to interact with Kai, because I think they just, you know, they see it coming and they're acting like non-shock state Fudra Arc is plus. It's a shame to see.
Yeah. But I mean, I think that's kind of one of the things that's one of the beautiful things about the ABBA players, because like they're all just absolutely feral in install. But it really has brought a lot of fighting game players into this like defensive play style that you don't see too often. Like they really have to hold their own on defense when they're not in install. And it shows that they're kind of developing that skill actively. The Fudra Arc into Fudra Arc is crazy.
I didn't even know that combo. Trust the Kai players. 2S connecting, but no conversion there. Still gets thrown a little bit of key pressure.
Ooh. Swinging through the fireball into a nice conversion, and this is so scary. Luckily, the wall is pretty low on HP.
I like that routing too. Elects for K super so that they don't lose install.
Yep.
Woo! Rare footage of the fuzzy actually hitting.
Joke's on you for trying to actually fuzzy block. Slash, not one of the privileged ones that can actually trade with that properly. The install. What's the answer here?
Frankly, I can't believe Kensei is still throwing fireballs out here. I mean, Chupi has shown time and time again that they have a multitude of answers to deal with it.
Absolutely. But I mean, you know, your goal is to like try to zone this character out a little bit, try to get one of these options out, but you're just going down. I think you're dead here. Where's the scaling, man?
Locked out a burst too because of the wall stick there at the end. You know, dude, her combos are always like, but wait, there's more.
Yeah. Very, very impressive stuff from Mr. Chupi. 3-0 after getting 3-0'd. Like, yo, really good stuff. Next up, we've got Test Your Luck versus Hazen.
You know, I used to, as of yesterday, I used to conclude that it was pretty tough to play Abba full time, and that, you know, there were a couple matchups where I wasn't sure if you'd really be able to win consistently. I might need to walk some of those opinions back.
I like day 2. Yoho Spill was in the Testament Discord saying like, you need to listen to me. This is a 10-0 matchup. This is actually our worst matchup in the game.
That's
it is
tough.
legit unplayable, and everyone was like, "Ah, you're just dooming." And like a week later, everyone was like, "Oh my god, he was right."
You know, I think Testament's gonna struggle to interact into Abba's high and low profiles. Testament's really not gonna want to throw a fireball for the love of God. And of course, Testament not incredible defense. You have a reversal.
Yeah. Reversal comes in a decent amount. It's definitely, you know, the saving grace in the chip matchup is that you at least get to like RPS on their run, right? It's one of those things that's like, I always feel like a chip player who is like using their brain to actually like do whiff punishes and stuff will run up right to around the like 2k far slash range and then shimmy so that you actually just get a whiff punish. But like some chips or a lot of chips will just run up and try to RPS you on their run up. So you can preemptively like hit a 2K, hit a 6P, whatever it is. But like with ABBA, it's just like, oh no, I am not getting to do that.
Yeah, honestly, I would probably just be like a freak Arbiter sign spammer. You know, just to throw out a couple buttons, make the ABBA think that it's time to use their K specials, and then just Arbiter sign, Arbiter sign.
Yeah, I mean, and that's kind of what the situation comes down to is like, it's a guessing game of like, okay, I can burst, and then how effectively can I hold this ABBA down at full screen? Like, I can burst, maybe get a stain state out of it, and like, you know,
you love stain state. You've never had issues with what that does to your combos.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm like, okay, I can get a stain state down. I can lock you down with like an arbiter sign, and I'm a little bit more plus nowadays, but I'm still only like +5. You know? It's not like I'm getting a full setup off of the arbiter sign. So it's just like I gotta hope, pray that my arbiter sign post burst hits, so that I drain enough meter for it to be relevant.
Change society. So instead of
gonna be getting into
they blame the beasts.
Another player who my computer has decided to reject.
Dude, have you verified the integrity of your game files?
You know, not since the tournament has started.
Further, TYL about to verify the integrity of that mix, starting things off with an early throw, making Hazen burst. Frankly, I don't mind that very early burst from Hazen, and kind of a late burst from TYL there, but let's see what they've got in the pocket. That's a very high blood, gonna struggle to approach Happy Chaos right now. Oh, that could be it!
No meter to confirm. Oh, but it's wall slump.
Look at how much burst they gave back, though!
Yeah. I mean, that's gonna get 2 wall slumps will give you basically your whole bar back.
Very tough, yeah. TYL threw that burst away early, but those wall slumps gave it all back, and they're just drawing even with Hazen right now. Oh!
Keep swinging. It doesn't stop. And with all those far slashes, we're getting plenty of blood back for the Nago, and this is just a mauling. This is...
I like that a lot. Cheesy Shizuyuki to keep the blood up, and then, you know, just normal after to drop it back down again. Oh my god!
Oh no, this hurts. This hurts my soul.
TYL saw the code. I don't know anybody who's blocking burst there.
TYL was like playing a fair, even, close game in round 1, and all of a sudden is just like, no, actually, I have decided to win. Oh wait,
yeah,
hold on.
Brutal. Oh. Hazen is just not finding the space they need to get things started. You know, TYL is winning early and keeping the aggression piled high. Happy Guest just cannot get the gun up.
Absolutely. Gonna need to find some answers. And I mean, and that situation is such a curse to be in. You're spending 120% of your brain power trying to guess on that high-low, and then it's just like, oh, by the way, it's a command grab.
Sometimes I think Happy Chaos players could play more lame. I think sometimes they're resistant to, like, jump back, you know, shoot a bunch.
Yeah.
Like you see right now, Hazen really turning the pressure on. I think you want to force Nago to have high blood and then make him feel like a big body. Make him eat those big body weaknesses of poor movement. Instead, see Hazen really pulling up close here, which is... obviously, you get to run the pressure, but it could all not go in your favor. You take a couple of counter hits like that.
TYL just continues not caring about these. Just continues reckoning through. Nice back throw here from Hazen. And a little roll through as well. This is looking pretty nice.
I think this kills even on the big man. Probably especially on the big man with that gut strip.
Pretty good on that one. Hazen with another decisive round 1, but we'll see. There we go. There's the 2K. That I love that nerf combo. That's probably one of my favorite nerfs in this game's history, is just making that DP interactable on round start.
They're running sickening offense right now and has the meter to turn this into a hard knockdown.
Little walk the dog combo. Another lore matchup as well. Ooh, little throw. RC versus gonna be back, but you're already on the wall.
Good stuff. Just a couple of high rollers out here, man. I don't want to see no mid-range.
Yeah,
I want to see bloodthirst.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is interesting because I think, a lot of people say, like, oh yeah, Nago wins like every round start. He has some of the best round start in the game. But Tester like getting put on the back foot quite early by Hazen. Hazen definitely not having issues getting that curse off, which is letting them run pressure a lot longer.
It'll be interesting to see what Test Your Luck can make happen here.
Frankly, yeah, maybe that burst was a pretty good idea. I think you're probably losing 80 to 90% off that combo.
Yeah, that's not a pretty situation to be in, especially considering how much blood Test was going to be getting back there. I like this little neutral jump into 5K that we got going on here. Definitely using some of this interesting air movement, keeping the trajectory a little unpredictable.
Dude, Hazen's been doing empty jump low with the reticle on you too. I don't know how I would deal with that. Yeah, my brain would be overloaded.
Oh no! I was about to say, speaking of what do, you just got command grabbed by Test Your Luck, but Bloodsucking Universe is not enough in this situation. You just get back thrown right afterwards.
Yeah, slightly emotional burst there from Test Your Luck, going to leave them with very low burst headed into this round. Hazen choosing to blow theirs instantly. The confidence!
Here we go. Not enough meter to actually make a full confirm happen. Not much more damage than just a blood pop there. Oh no, and just like that, Test Your Luck opens up the casino.
Dude, these two players are back throwing each other like crazy. Like none of them are getting through any pressure. It's all getting back thrown. You gotta bait that.
They want to play the game, but neither of them is allowing the other one to actually play.
Dude, I need to see some Shimothy Chalamet. I want to see, get your opponent to whiff a throw.
Oh no, we're mixing right now. Right up tap dust after all of that nonsense, and then a throw, and that is a fast RC. The burst is here, but it's too late. Oh, and the freeze frame, the stylish freeze frame right before the super connects is godlike, actually.
Dude, yeah, the Happy Chaos players like choosing routes based on what looks coolest on their character and not what does the most damage.
Listen, I always say that, like, as long as I look cooler than my opponent, then I'm probably winning or at least having a good time.
Well, he has like those unique animations where he shoots backwards because he'll lock onto you anywhere. So you can do like backwards Deus Ex Machina if you set it up.
Duel 1.
Listen, we are all simple creatures. I'm very convinced that, like, the things that characters look cool doing, that character's player base is often going to be better at. I always say that, like, characters with cool, unique block animations are always better at defense when they're learning the game. Like, Ram players, if you ever, like, grew up playing, like, beginner Ram players, they're always, like, they're blockers. I don't know what it is.
You heard it here first, folks. Ram players are blockers.
It's true. Speaking of blockers right now, though, this is not a pretty situation for Test Your Luck on match 8. Hazen.
Hazen and still has the courage to challenge at round start against Nago. Great work. The Test at very low blood right now. They could make a stand. You can see roughly 40 Fukios. But clone absorbing Far Slash because the range is so tough.
The sword just goes straight through Happy Chaos's chest, but
Well, that's the worst range far slash he has, too. He was in level 1 blood.
Yep. Go. Test Your Luck has an opportunity to bring us to a game 5 here.
That's how you want to start.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Really nice pickup of that 2K. 2K pickups are...
No hard knockdown, but the damage is immense. Oh my god, he's not going to get to abuse that positive bonus that much, too. Woo!
Oh, excuse me!
The horror.
Oh no, the full meter spend as well. Hard knockdown. Test Your Luck is looking to bring us to a game 5.
Oh no!
We've seen this situation before. The YRC. No punish on the YRC. Your sword's not long enough, my friend.
He didn't have the extra blood on the sword. Okay, 2K's gonna close things out.
Ran out of meter. Listen, I am all about giving these players the benefit of the doubt and saying, you know, Test Your Luck is a godlike player, was probably watching the bullets drain out, knew that that last 2K wasn't safe because there was no gunshot behind it. I'm gonna be real. I think Test Your Luck might have been mashing there.
Dude, no, I gotta hand it to Test Your Luck. It's just they've never had to play at blood level 1. That's what happened there. They called out like 8 options and the stuff just wasn't reaching because it's the first time they'd been at blood level 1 ever.
Yeah. Bursting out here. Now in a game 5 scenario. There's the far slash to the clone.
That's tough. Test Your Luck was not afraid to crank the blood, but Hazen still had burst on deck and is gonna make that high blood hurt. Speaking of hurting, remember that very important nerf a long time ago now that Nago takes a lot more damage at high blood.
Yep. He has to play that risk reward a little bit more.
The budget dive kick, Nago JD, alters your jump arc just enough to surprise people.
Yep. Oh. Wall hard knockdown. Great reversal of fortune for Hazen. Spins through a second burst this round, by the way. YRC into the tap.
Oh my god!
He gets supered. Test Your Luck has 100 meter here, too. You're just dead.
Dead. I'm the world's biggest Test Your Luck fan. He literally left it all on the table. Blue burst instantly, blew all that meter instantly, didn't care, wanted that round so bad.
Hey, let's go. We gotta go, Reset fan.
Test Your Luck holding it for a while now. Hazen struggled to get a real confirm off that, but they definitely have the meter advantage. He likes to use it on thinking real hard.
True. Looking like a potentially decisive round for Hazen, but we've seen these rounds melt away.
Test Your Luck wants an anti or close slash so bad, but fishing for it has done him more harm than good.
One more opportunity. The curse is down. You gotta hold this.
Whoa! Oh my god!
At 2K, it's the DP nerf. Let you actually interact there. That's so wild.
I would have never had the guts to go for that. Shizuryuki comes out and I'm holding back.
Yo. I think is exactly what Test Your Luck was looking for, and Deflect Shield just does nothing against this Nago.
Great use too. I mean, he's pouring on the offense, but throwing in enough normals there that the blood levels are looking nice.
Yeah, absolutely. The RC up. Oh, yes, listen, the heck with all of this FGC discourse. Would you rather be lost in the forest with a bear or with this Nagoriyuki? Because I think the bear you're probably going to be a little safer.
Yeah.
That
bear every time.
wild.
Dude, the bear does not have an instant overhead. It'll just eat me. Like, the worst it can do is eat me.
Very true, very true. The bear's not going to, like, hey, guess 50-50, and then I'll eat you.
Yeah, the bear's not going to, like, Anton Chigurh come in with a coin and be like, call it. High or low.
Got winners finals coming at ya. Happy Rio versus Kyoku Reset. We are almost out of Happy Chaoses in the bracket. We had 3 in the top 8, and we are running out. The Happy Chaos stocks are going down.
Yeah, he's very cheap right now. Buy, buy, buy. There's a lot of Happy Chaoses on the market.
Own Kyoku Reset.
Kyo's definitely put up a hell of a fight tonight. You know, they have their fans in the chat. You know, look at their route even. Let's see. I mean, 3-0'd Mr. Choopy in winner's semis, which is already quite impressive. You've seen how Choopy plays.
Yep, absolutely.
Let me load up the data. Oh God, Start GG is screaming in agony.
Aren't we all?
Let's see, 3-2 against Doma, 3-1 against Al Christie, 3-1 against Hamilton Rye. Yeah, just a great performance all the way through here from Kyo.
Love to see it. She's definitely cooking. We're gonna see if it can hold up against Happy Rio. Recently, the Guilty Gear Reloaded champion and 2K dispenser.
Sure, Rio kind of a freak of nature, and I think they've really found their groove playing against these mid-range characters tonight.
So, got some mix as well. Ram is one of those characters, you know, you would mention that Ram has always been kind of the classic Happy Chaos killer. We're going to get to see that put to test a little bit here. The roll through is going to be catching. No burst coming out from Kyo.
I gotta say, I love Rio's decision making. I know Happy Chaos is they feel like they need Curse to get their game plan started, but I think that's what gets them killed by Ram. You see right there, you know, Rio just tried to pull up too far, and Ram has the normals to challenge, and you cannot block with that gun out.
Yep, absolutely.
Once again! You are not going to win the range game. I know you have a gun, but she is the shooter.
I was about to open the casino. I was like, there's no way you're actually dead here, right? What a throw. The aggression coming in from Kyo with 7 golden letters on the screen.
I need Rio to turn it back up. I think you might have to play a naked Happy Chaos for a bit and not have the gun out, because it is just getting you whacked over and over again.
Or get those cancels in a little bit more preemptively. Here we go. The pressure's coming in. Good burst from Kyo. Knows that there's no bullets in the chamber here. This is a scary situation to be in, but a red RC is going to give you plenty of time to reload. No, actually, you're just comboing without bullets. All right.
I told you, naked Happy Chaos. It's there. You know, there's still a character in there. You can do it.
Reload. I'm so stressed.
Oh, let's go. Way to jump Ondo, dude. Not enough people are even trying that.
Go hard knockdown on the other side of the wall. 1 bullet in the chamber. Sorry, 2 bullets in the chamber. No, the dash block gets caught out.
Yeah, the second bullet was the one with her name on it.
I was one of those situations where I was watching the resources, but I think I was just getting too stressed because Rio was just refusing to reload. I would have gotten hit there because of that.
Dude, the work these players do with 1 bullet in the chamber is filthy.
Very true. I mean, you know that whenever you get one of those stray hits, you're just, you know, in order to get the combo, you're just going to put a bullet in there anyway, so. Nice 6-speed.
Great 6-speed.
Ooh, that hurt.
Face the throw as well. I love this a lot. Like, do not play at the mid-range. You know Ram is going to beat you there. Even with Clone, even with Curse, even with all the backdash in the world, she is well capable of chasing you. You're going to whole lot of meter on the table. I don't know if this kills. You got to go through the wall, though. Yeah.
It does find the kill. Nicely done by Happy Rio. Kyo is finding some of these mixes, some of these interactions, definitely favorable. But I think Rio has started to find some of those 6Ps for sure that are gonna do work for you here.
Yeah, frankly, Kyo looks a lot more comfortable at the mid-range, and Rio is forcing them to play at the close range and putting them in pressure very early on.
What a back throw. I cannot believe you recovered there in time. A little bit of mix here. Jump in off of the rock. Really good punish.
Dude, you are not getting away with rock today. Rio said paper.
Yeah, absolutely. Even the 2K is going to catch you a little bit. Nicely done once again. The rock, like you said, the rock just doesn't hit. It's that's actually what Happy Chaos has on the bottom of his feet. It's just paper.
He's clearly used to walking on gravel. Oh, no. I wonder what that hit. Falling JS would have been a bit of a prayer in that situation.
Yeah. We've seen a lot of the windshield wipers as well. Burst is going to get baited. That is going to be game 2. These have gone so close, both of these games. But Happy Rio is coming out on top, looking to push through to that grand finals.
Those burst situations are just so miserable. It's like, you know you have to, and your opponent knows you have to as well, but the game is just too far gone at that point.
Yep.
It's very interesting. I want to see Kyo give up a little more space, but frankly, that could give Rio exactly what they want. Give them the range to, do things like throw curse or like get the reticle out. All right, how are you going to escape the corner, though? You're just going to walk him down?
Honestly, I don't think Belial wants to be in struggle. I don't think he can handle the heat.
Oh my word.
After the clone, okay. Going for the overheads. Now we're in the corner. Rock finally connects. Okay, we're air throwing.
I love it. Such a long, confident walk down there from Kyo, fighting all the way across the mid-screen to result in this corner situation and the kill.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Rio putting Kyo in the corner here early. We've seen them walk out before just last round, but if they'll survive this pressure first. Oh. Rio concentrating right on the brink of running out.
I don't want to be getting counter hit by that gun draw. A scary situation. Oh, didn't get the rocket actually.
Rio finally gets some bullets in the chamber here. Kyo has walked them down a long way. Oh, the throw conversion. I'm always so surprised by that one from HC. I think this has got to kill.
Yeah, we do find the wall and do find the kill. One stock each. Now on potential match point, but Kyo wisely holding on to burst there. Ground start curse ball is going to connect. He's trying to find any greedy button here. Kyo is being so patient with these falling JSs.
I like it a lot. You got to control that space. We've seen them win when they get the walk down. And Rio doesn't have burst right now. I think that's where things really turned around last round, is they got bursted to full screen.
Yep.
Oh,
Yo, that's a big counter hit on the gunshot. A throw. Lots of meter for Rio, and it continues building. Could have even RC'd there. The tap dust comes in, and that is Rio moving on to grand finals. 3-0.
great work there, and winners from Kyo and Rio. And of course, not the last we've seen of Kyo. They could fight their way up through the loser side, go all the way for that reset. Or no, is that losers?
That was winner side.
That was
Kyo
okay.
is
I
now
was
waiting in the losers finals. We've got Mr. Choopy versus Test for Luck coming up. And if I remember correctly, I know we had talked about this matchup. Is this a rematch for these two?
Yeah, I think they played it. Because I was theorizing about, like, I didn't know which of Nago's normals she could high or low profile.
Yes. Yeah. So it was actually Mr. Choopy who sent Test Your Luck down to the bottom bracket.
Yeah, let's see. Has Test been in the lab learning a bit about ABBA? Is Test feeling a little more confident? He's certainly been on a tear all the way through loser side. Some pretty impressive matches. So could be all the adjustment he needs. Is that winner's confidence?
Mm-hmm. And Choopy has been wanting to earn that run back against Kyo. Not very happy with their performance up there in the winter semis. If they can manage to take out Test Your Luck, definitely earn it. My knowledge was checked. Understandable. Oh, it happens to the best of us.
The
y'all sticking it out with us. We had a little bit of extra bracket chaos tonight. Get through. Just one chaos left in the bracket.
Mm-hmm. Well, look, I gotta say, you know, it was worth it to find out about OEG Pride. I'm very excited for this upcoming event, June 21st through 23rd. I would love to hear more about it as soon as you know anything, but I'm glad I got to be here for the announcement.
Yeah, we are super excited. We're in the process, in the final stages of putting the Discord together. Got a lot of inspiration from the TNS Discord and the Aegis Discord on how to kind of format some of the stuff. We are very, very excited for all of the stuff that'll be coming with it. Mystery bracket, a bunch of different brackets. Hopefully we'll be able to get as many orgs involved as possible with helping us run multiple streams, multiple different games. Great.
Honestly, this Discord itself is already pretty sweet. I'm a bum. I had not yet joined until today, and I didn't know you had all this in here.
We got a lot. I mean, the OEG Discord started out as a place for us to share our interests, and believe it or not, we had a lot of different interests. Between first-person shooters, MOBAs, and everything, and that's kind of evolved into OEG as an organization. You know, we have our League of Legends team. We're in the process of getting an Apex team together. Been doing a real good job. The league side of the team has been growing a whole lot. It's actually really funny. We've inadvertently developed a Smash team through our league. It just
How did you manage this?
Accidentally happened where we were putting together a league team and ended up recording like a bunch of PR'd Smash players. So now we've got it's very funny.
I believe, and I don't know which events they entered. I'm disconnected from Aegis's
Yes.
League of Legends portion, but I know OEG did enter my own organization's League of Legends events, which is what was very exciting to hear about.
Yep, that was our kind of like alpha team as well. We've been doing some good recruitment, hoping to make it back in there and show up and show off a little bit.
Duel 1.
Right now, showing up and showing off, we got Mr. Choopy and Tester Luck. Both these players have been looking feral in their own ways.
I mean, I think you gotta be. You can't afford to let let Aba get it going. But as we see, Choopy not afraid to swing with her far slash, which I think a lot of people would say is unreliable, but keeps getting these incredible counter hits with it.
Jump cancel to beat it out and just continues the jump cancels. You're just dead?
Surely not. Surely not Nagoriyuki.
You know, it is scary to see Abba with a full Jealous Rage meter and Naga with a nearly full blood gauge. But here we go. This is exactly the kind of win con that Naga's looking for. You get a wall stick? All right.
No hard knockdown. Saves the burst there. Oh, saves it for that.
We're going for the mix and the YRC right back. You got to mix fast, though.
No! What a tragedy. And the good patience there from Choopy, not wanting to swing into the burst and accidentally lose the round.
You know, I like we haven't seen a lot of this, but using the YRC is such an effective tool against Tester Luck. Instead of blocking the mix 6 times, if you can manage to block it twice and then YRC, they're gonna pop. So you can really take advantage of how long the YRC kind of keeps them in that animation. Look how much rage you just got back. Holy cow.
And genuinely, like, such a fascinating comparison between those two characters. Neither of them are as in control of their resources as they wish they could be, right? Like, both of them, if they get bursted at the wrong times, can be stuck in very bad situations with regard to their gauge.
Yep.
And like you said, that YRC there to try and stall out, put TYL in a bad situation. I'm a YRC believer. I know they get baited, but I think people will die too much with 2 full bars of tension. And it's like,
For sure.
I know something cool you could use it on.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, you do get some penalties for it, but why not just be on offense instead?
Duel 1.
It's if you look at Grand Blue, the Grand Blue players are never afraid of using their Brave counter. That's essentially what we're looking at here. Like, let that thing rock. It'll buy you some time in the ABBA pressure.
Should be having a real tough time right now. We're not wanting to swing with anything risky. We're seeing a lot of 2P to poke out, but unfortunately, there's 6 feet of steel between you and the man you want to hit.
12 feet of steel if you count the key.
Yes, yeah.
If YRC was plus on block, I'd never die with 50 tension in this game.
Dude, YRC's plus on block if you're not a coward.
Oh, scary. Cannot be pressing buttons on wake up.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Yeah, Chupi just never really was able to bring the range to a close there. Test Your Luck was just not afraid to play with those good Nago normals. Oh my god.
Pretty nice. The Donzai trying to catch a greedy button. The 6 on block brave counter.
Oh, you might be dead. That's a lot of meter. Dude, I think Chupi could have RC'd that again and done some nonsense, but let's go for the plus frames here.
A lot of plus frames and actually catching something there. I think Test Your Luck to stop blocking. Test Your Luck saw the ABBA running at it and was like, nah, actually, I'll take the hit.
I'd never seen that in my life. Very expensive to do, but K super and then fast PRC, and you, I don't know, plus enough to drink, I guess.
True that.
Dude, gets the counter hit confirm and the install as well. Chupi kind of a freak right now. Chupi's locked in.
Speaking of kind of a freak, you blocked that? Hold on. Test Your Luck was churning his life away, and you were blocking?
Didn't block that one. Oh my god!
Plus enough to drink is one of my favorite lines.
You guys have never heard that? That's like...
I just started hearing that a lot like this week. I had never heard it before like
That's
3
funny.
days ago.
I have to be stealing that from somebody, which is funny. People were just talking about stealing from commentators, but sometimes it's good enough to become culture. Sometimes that's the only way to explain a situation. Yeah, if you're
Hauling their way through.
I mean, if I was a betting man, Chupi looking kind of nice right now. I know Test Your Luck's a gambler, but I might be betting on the lady with the key.
Plus enough to drink is fire. I'm stealing that. It's instantly everyone's got it locked in. Also, you mentioned Granblue for 1 second, and the Granblue players all show up.
I do love that about them. Like, I don't necessarily hear a lot of Granblue news or see a lot of people playing it just because of my algorithms and stuff, but the passion in the community is so real. It's great to see people continuing to love that game online.
Oh yeah. Woo. Ooh. Test is not loving this game right now. Test is considering that. Test is considering that Belial swap, I think.
Test is like, when Slayer drop? Dude, I need something to play against this lady, but 60% will let you play against her just fine. Great combo there from Test. Oh! Should kill with this.
Oh no, drops.
Wall spot!
Oh, and you're mashing. We're mixing, and nice Fukio back to dodge the YRC. Test Your Luck is still in this. If you're going to make the comeback happen, it has to start with that first stock.
I do love that. Knowing he's looking for the comeback and Chupi still swinging at round starting to Nago.
And that IB into 4-frame mash, like, that is such a scary situation, especially because it confirms in the key grab.
Once again, people talk bad about mashing, but like Strive wants you to interact, and like, do you have the courage to mash against Nago and win? Like, I don't.
Oh, backdash on the far slash. This is scary though, Donzai. We have seen Chupi run away with games. We've seen so many perfects in sets. Below.
Oh my god, I can't believe gets an uninstall, reinstall!
Oh no!
The player's on one hit right now, testing a whole lot of meter though. Yup.
07s. God bless White Wild Assault. The only good part of this game.
Wild Assault anti-air. That's tough for sure. I'm not sure what they'll... everyone talking about directions they want to patch the game. Guilty Gear's patched decently frequently for a fighting game. Wild Assault anti-airing is crazy.
It is rough. It is rough.
That is a step beyond. They could leave it plus, leave it very difficult to interact with this and that. Well, like, Charge White Wild Assault's anti-airing full screen is tough.
Yep. Listen, I play a character whose fireball like doubles the size of their hurt box forward. It is rough out here.
Absolutely. Someone posted one of Faust's startup hurt boxes earlier, and people were like, "Oh, is that his recovery?" It's like, no, that's startup. People are like, "Oh, your character's ass, dude."
Beyblade is a low crushed and can anti-air. Very true.
True.
And also can oh, there's the rocket again. Also can't be thrown because it's airborne. Ooh.
Jumpster and manages to get back out of it into normal ABBA with some jealousy meter. Nothing fancy on that big counter hit. Oh my god, is this gonna kill? Yeah, Naruyuki, baby.
Tester Luck is making a run of this, actually. Might have been able to find enough of the advantageous situations. Mr. Chupi's got to lock it down for at least one more game.
Chupi not sitting on a whole lot of resources to make that happen. Oh my god, but the Wild Assault ABBA combo gets things started. That's a whole lot of Jealous Rage.
Just when you see the glimmer of hope, the light on the other side of the tunnel, it turns out that light was actually just Abba's Danzai.
Tough situation to be in. Chupi was a little patient, but the clock is ticking. Oh my god, gets the manual uninstall!
Got the uninstall thanks to the PRC off of the super. Incredible stuff, and you don't even need to hit a button. What a counter hit.
Dude, Chupi's so sick right now.
Chupi playing out of their minds for sure. This is a big hit for Tester Luck. No meter to put you through the wall, though.
Classic Nago round start, though. Finally coming in Tester Luck's favor. I gotta say, Chupi was very brave pressing into it before now.
Yep. Tester Luck is finding some of these counter hits. That is just death. I mean, using that PRC, when someone has a predictable mash like that, right? They're mashing that 4-frame. They know when they're mashing, and you can figure out when they're mashing. Throwing in that fast RC into the close slash to tighten up your frame trap there is so good.
Yeah, we've seen Chupi punished a couple times now for those matches that had previously been working out so well for them. Tester Luck's definitely caught on to it. And I'm wondering, is Chupi brave enough to keep doing it, or are we going to see them, be conditioned here?
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, the
Kirby,
big reveal is we are planning to host an online major for Pride on June 21st through the 23rd. Oh, this is scary. Is meter? Nope. No confirmed. Yeah, we're planning on multi-games. Grand Blue will be there. Tekken will be there. Uni 2 will be there. Strive will be there. Working with a bunch of different orgs to get a big event put on for the online community.
Oh, man. Nago's got you down back in the corner. Very tough place to be in with not a whole lot of resources. And gets the wall break. Hard knockdown. Wasaruyuki. Alright, both characters on one hit right now. Oh!
Nicely done. Huge read and 7 golden letters in Game 5. Final stock situation for both these characters. The overhead connects for Tester Luck. Opening us up.
Backcrash caught. Chupi just unable to escape the corner either of these rounds.
Look at this risk built up right now. Gotta be worried. Yep, just throwing out some zoning buttons, but you can get whiff punished. Not used to it in this honest video game.
Raid confirmed there. Oh no, they wanted the transform and the hard knockdown. Couldn't have their cake and eat it too.
Quite punished though. Oh wait, now this is a scary situation. YRC out, gets a mix and puts Nago in the corner. Like Shield is gonna buy you some time. We are getting a little bit of blood back. That blood gauge is still rising though.
Oh my god, look at that risk. Red risk gonna get you killed.
There it is. Tester Luck clutches up with a reversal. Damn GG's indeed. What a match from these.
Yeah, that was an incredible set. I think I'm seeing stuff on Chupi that not a whole lot of Abas are doing. Very interesting play. I think you can definitely see the direction this character is headed, and it is a scary one.
It is a little scary. OEG, Goku, reset, coming in against Test Your Luck. The rematch has been denied by Test Your Luck, but what Kyo can do if they can earn their own rematch up against Happy Rio, or if Test Your Luck is going to be moving on face off against the Happy Chaos.
Indeed. Can Kyoku reset? Get the Kyoku reset.
Very true.
Remains to be seen. Rem, definitely, I think, a character that the Nago players do not love to play against. She is one of those characters that I think makes Nago feel like the big body that he is, makes it feel like he really struggles with movement.
Thought it was blocking, I guess not. That is...
The game said no. The game said you were not blocking.
All right. The Ramlethal versus the Nagori Yuki. Some things never change. The top of the mountain is Happy Chaos, Ramlethal, and Nagori Yuki. What are you gonna do?
Dude, how dare you leave Leo out of the conversation? Yeah. Disgusting.
Hey, listen, they didn't sign up. I don't know what to tell you. You're not top tier until you play in bracket. Oh.
Oh man. Yeah, tough. Tester like not one to whiff that off. That must have been off by Pixels.
Moving in. Test Your Luck definitely feeling more comfortable in this matchup. And much more willing to send it on the Test Your Luck Classic. The wiping players do not exist, exactly.
There's like 3 and they won't stop winning things.
The players got like a quota of tournaments that they're allowed to win so that their character doesn't get nerfed. And Tempest has been pushing it the last couple of years.
That's well, when the ones you're winning are all majors, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Bloodsucking Universe from downtown. I really didn't expect it.
Add some butter on the shoes there. Yo has to find an answer. Wow. Test Your Luck. You can tell they're feeling it. You see in that full screen shimmy.
I don't know if, you know, Test drew away as well. Got a little bit of space. Obviously, Kyo expecting a high roll situation there. And then Test went back in, started with the overhead to get things going.
For sure. There's actually 4 Leo players, and I'm the one losing things. Gotta hold it down for the community.
You have to keep losing things, actually. They assign that as a role to one Leo player so that the character doesn't get nerfed.
A 2K whiff into the Bloodsucking Universe, and we're spending some blood as well. The recovery on the blood did get nerfed a little bit recently, but Yo is still in the rough spot. The low, you gotta watch those toes.
I mean, Kyo is just not getting a chance to breathe right now. Tess out here playing like a real monster. The Anaconda just smothering Kyo's chances right now.
Find an option, but man, the stagger pressure that Test Your Luck is putting out. You have to be so used to the Nago matchup and so used to the Test Your Luck matchup in particular.
Oh! Could be a bit of an opportunity. Kyo finally getting to run pressure for the first time in a couple of rounds. Oh! Deflect shield means nothing! Still spends half the burst for the hard knockdown here. They're going to want that positive bonus to do some work. Test finally gets a bar of tension. Doesn't get to use it, though. Dead.
Dead. Very nicely done. Building back a little bit of burst for the old Test Your Luck. But Yo is on the board and ready to cook.
Oh! That extension on the second hit destroys me.
That is crazy. Clean 50% off the top, please, Barber.
This Test about to make this positive bonus work for them. Got another bar of tension in the tank. Extends pressure.
Buy you a lot of blood. Ooh, that hit's going to buy you even more. Bursting out, you have a mountain of HP to climb. Shows opportunity, finds the whiff punish. What a huge button.
Good shit, Kyo. Play lame, play lame.
Yep, you gotta be careful. The fight whiffs because you're still in block stun.
It's gonna hurt, but not bad enough.
Hard knockdown from the Mortabato. You have a safe jump. He's popping.
No!
Oh no!
Oh, agony.
Oh, hey, hey!
Oh my god.
The hit through the DP. I can't
How are you
believe
pressing buttons there?
it.
Only a RAM player. Only a RAM player, bro.
The Nago Test Your Luck, I don't think has ever used the Nago Blood Super, so they're always like, man, what's the input? Fuck. That's crazy. Kyo is cooking right now and finding a couple of lucky interactions there. Also, Skyper, you did miss the announcement, but don't worry. The announcement is just me existing. No, we're having, at the end of June for Pride Month, we're going to be hosting an online major involving a whole bunch of different orgs, a bunch of different games and different streams, bringing that major experience into the online space and raising some money for the Trevor Project in the process. It'll be a really, really fun time.
Skyfer, the announcement is that you are running a major.
Yeah, hey, by the way, Skyper, don't worry, you're already hired.
I love this. Goku finally taking the moment to press some buttons, which they are so often denied by Tester Luck's aggression.
There it is. The classic high-low.
That's not a classic! They added that!
It's
Oh
new,
my
it's
God.
new. The new classic. Listen, Tester Luck was doing that high-low even before it was a high-low.
It's true, it's true. They had installed the patch. Dude, the second hit of Shizuyuki is destroyed everybody all game long. It's preposterous.
Catching a good backdash there. Interesting interaction.
Oh my god. Now that's a classic, the round finisher. Whew.
But going up 2-1. Don't even I already have shit planned for this month? Of course. I do be needing TOs. Hey, listen, doing some recruiting. We'll be talking about your stuff as well. Talking about that a little bit.
I could TO this with scrap in a cave.
Iron Man built this, TO'd this bracket.
Duel 1.
There's a non-functional Discord server. Didn't even have roles.
On challenge. Alright, let's see. This is a reversal of fates here. Tester Luck normally taking the aggressive role from the outset, but Kyo able to start things off.
Wow.
I take it all back. Oh, no.
Yep,
Okay.
Oh no, what an unlucky drop there in the corner. Now on potential tournament point.
I mean, Tess is already out here in layer 8. Shizuyuki 1 into Bloodsucking Universe is some of the foulest shit I've ever seen in my career as a commentator.
No. Going for the mix. It's high, it's low, it's a grab now. Once again, you're just stuck back in the same loop. This is a time loop that never ends. The throw gets teched.
Oh my god.
It finally comes to an end. 3-1 for Test Your Luck. Moving on to face off against Happy Rio. What a sequence at the end. I mean, what do you do?
It's like I said, a lot of people will say, you know, you get Bloodsucking Universe, you've already traded your life away. Kyo did block for a very long time, and the blood was almost ticking up to pop there at the end, but you know, who can survive that many 50-50s in a row is so difficult after he gets that command grab.
We also very hyped for your upcoming event, but the Pride Major is gonna be Tibber's baby for sure. While actually, since y'all are here, while we wait for at Happy Rio, come on up. I have a video. No, that's your video. My video. What the heck, man?
Tibbers is so protective of this event. She stole the trailer from you.
She might have ripped the trailer out of my Cold Dead OBS. Here we go. Here's a little preview trailer. Just a little touch of hype for you. working on a couple of things for that.
Yeah, I'm very interested. Like I said, ends on DP day as well. What could be
Yep.
you know, more special for a major?
Let's go. Hello, Pluto. Oh, did we lose?
I'm not sure. It's a great question. Tester luck DQing in grand finals. Hey man.
Oh, hold on. You said 1 sec controller disconnected. Problemo.
Is there a channel point reward to 1v1 you?
There is indeed
Oh
a
my
channel
God.
point reward to 1v1 me. Pluto, you missed out. On my birthday, we made it cost 0.
Dude, who is that a present for? You had 48 straight hours of 1v1s on your birthday?
It was a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I've been busy. Understandable. It was a lot, but it was a real good time.
A new follower.
Oh, also, thank you for the follow, Fresh Gungo. We are in grand finals of 70th FNF. It's Test Your Luck versus Happy Rio.
Yeah, without any further ado, finally going to bring it to our grand finals. Rio coming at you from the winner's side. Tester Luck, you just saw qualifying in from the loser's side, so he's got a long walk ahead of him.
Heaven or hell.
Walk in from the wrong side of the screen.
Duel 1.
Let the intros rock just enough as we are now in it. What a pack throw, hello?
Oh my god, Test's blood forced up so high from all that pressure and then back thrown in the corner. I like that burst a lot. You want to keep that blood high, stop him from getting in on you.
And canceling the gunshot there too with the focus super. Really, really smart stuff. Not getting hit up by the White Wild Assault.
I like the cross up a lot as well, denying the reversal super.
YRC is definitely an option there. Covers both sides at the very least. But now we're in the blender. It is Test Your Luck game.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Yeah, there's a smart play from Rio, but it's like, can you overcome that Nago damage on the couple hits he manages to land? Oh, that could spell defeat.
Oh no, you just got counter hit with close slash right behind that clone. What were you mashing?
That'll do it.
Gonna have to warm those hands up a little bit because Test Your Luck is coming in swinging right now.
It's very interesting. Test Your Luck, pretty sparing with Bloodsucking Universe until the end of the previous set, I would say. But now he's just coming out with it. So, I mean, like, walking up Bloodsucking Universe, I think definitely has the read that Rio is not really a masher. I get whacked a lot by Nago trying to fuzzy jump out. I mean, I'm practically holding up back against this character sometimes.
Very true. I got a bad backing habit, so I can definitely relate. Nice burst. If you're gonna burst, it might as well be golden. Ooh. Jumps out for a side swap into the corner. Okay. Man.
Oh my god, / hit clone. I didn't even realize.
Yep, and just that PRC forward after the clone is such a scary setup as well. And you're popping, by the way.
That's gonna be it. Over in a flash.
Didn't even realize until it was too late, but Rio had plenty of time to land that confirm.
Yeah, Rio definitely dominating the skies, and we're not seeing a whole lot of 2H or 6P out of Tester Luck trying to contest that space. Can definitely be scary on a whiff, but might be an option worth thinking about. Oh.
Case once
he
again,
wanted.
with that jump out of the corner, getting the side swap in.
Oh, what a sicko, just backing away with the positive bonus, getting the resources that they want, making Tester Luck bask in the high blood. Say this kills.
Tester Luck just waiting for an approach option, and Rio is happy to not approach. Tying us up 1-1. I mean, and that's just that warm-up that we were looking for, you know. It is very possible, I feel like, in these brackets to get kind of iced out when you're on the winner's run, because there are so many games, and you're not in any of them.
Absolutely.
If you're making your way up through the bottom bracket, you're at least staying warm. You're staying up there, staying active.
Momentum's a big deal, and it matters especially coming from loser's side. You know, if you let your winner's side grand final opponent get some games up on you, suddenly the odds can just feel insurmountable.
Excuse me, we're out of focus.
Pretty quick though. Testrelok stuck with a whole lot of blood right now. Any combo's gonna hurt extra hard, but Rio cannot convert.
Ooh, what a huge counter hit here. And into the overhead. Nicely done for Testrelok. A little bit of a scramble there. A little bit of a panic situation. You know, I'll throw out one of my a patch note that I just came up with. This is fresh off the dome piece. Happy Chaos being able to use clone while out of focus is kind of fucked up.
He doesn't need to think that hard, dude. It's just a clone.
Very true. Man.
Dude, these 2Ks are doing devious levels of work. Especially like the empty jump 2K that Ryu has represented over and over and over. I think it's opened up everybody in the tournament.
Yep. It's a hard situation to deal with. You gotta respect the really low down Goomba Stomp. Are we safe here? No, not at all. Not even a little bit.
Big counter hit. Definitely gonna repair that blood situation as well for Testrelok.
Visible, but the YRC sees all. Just a boot to the face.
Test is clearly trying to bait YRC, but is having a lot of trouble doing it. All these back Fukas keep getting caught.
These interesting jump outs. You know, I was kind of talking about, I talked about this on Twitter today, that when you're encountering someone who does these like double jumps, who navigates the neutral kind of uniquely, it can be so hard to catch them sometimes.
I brought it up a billion years ago, right? But like, oh my god, how did he know? When your opponent takes the air, I think people try to chase too hard and end up putting themselves in a bad situation or dying because of it. You really have to look for when somebody's going to use those options over and over, trying to reposition, get to a favorable screen position for you, and dealing with their landing.
Yep. Absolutely.
I'll also say Rio's strategy is really interesting here. They're so confident in their ability to escape the corner, you know, double jumping out with the reticle on you. I almost feel like they're baiting Testrelok into the corner. They do like 40 back dashes in the beginning of the game to get the space they need, and then they just say, "Here, Testrelok, here's your corner. I made it just for you."
Yeah, it's definitely a really interesting approach, you know. Just letting them run you into the corner, especially when you can confidently get out, because Happy Chaos is so effective at escaping the corner, because it's either, you know, you're just double neutral jumping out, or you're getting that Goomba Stomp, and even if they block it, oh no.
Oh!
Good RC. You just saved your own life there.
Plus, and gets the vision off the visor pop, and gets 0 blood.
Scary here, though. You're about to pop again. Not quite, but while you were looking down, Happy Chaos was doing something with the other hand, and it had a gun in it.
I like that JD a lot there at the end from Test. I think, like I said, Rio's getting to jump out way too much. Definitely an option, possibly looking at dealing with that.
Ooh. Well, this time, test your luck. Doing a little bit of the strategizing, but no. Right back into the corner. Happy Rio's like, no, actually, I made this corner for you. Don't return it. There's no regifting allowed.
Dude, I'll even tuck you in, dude.
Another back throw incident. We've been seeing plenty of them. What patience from Happy Rio.
He might be dead.
He's
a big man.
Hit the wall?
Hit the wall break?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just like that, Happy Rio tying us up, putting us into a Game 5 scenario. Incredible stuff.
Mm-hmm. All right, I don't care if I die. I'm taking 3 melatonin on stream.
It's time. It is almost time for
things could get crazy.
Either gonna block this mix or I'm gonna see God tonight.
I'm gonna see the Hat Man, no doubt.
My sleep paralysis demons just look like Tester, honestly.
I've had sleep paralysis, no demons. It's scary enough without the demons. I'm very thankful for that.
Melatonin in question.
Early burst there from Tester Luck. I kind of like it. We've seen the strategy from them before. They're not afraid to use Nago's long health bar as an opportunity to gain that burst back. Especially when HC is going to build you so much. Woo!
Yeah, I mean, and it really is, like you were saying, it's just feeling like Rio is almost tricking Tester Luck into attacking them, you know? It's like, you put me into the corner, build me a little bit of risk so I can get a bunch of meter, and then I'm just gonna kill you.
It's tough, right? It's tough. You have to chase. You have to try to, you know, stop Heavy Gas from getting stanced up or stop him from cursing you.
Yep.
Or, you know, otherwise you run the risk of him turning that around into pressure on you. Oh my god.
Here's the command grab. The Tester Luck win condition has arrived. The low hits. Catches the Fuzzy.
You're not dead, but your day is a lot worse.
Very true. Definitely not happy about it. Hard knockdown, a mountain of HP to climb. Nago with lots of blood to work with. And, I mean... Oh, wait. No shot.
One shot.
Hello. The YRC comes in and the 2K. Nicely done by Tester Luck to tighten it up there. Yes, Timbers Go did do so well. Ooh, go forward.
Rio on tournament point right now?
On tournament point, first place is in their grasp. Gotta love that IAD back into the mix.
No hard knockdown, but so much meter on the table right now. Look at that positive bonus paying dividends.
Oh, the Beyblade misses, and this could very well be it. The mix lands. We have a lot of meter to confirm, but Rio is allergic to red RCs. We're gonna continue the mix. There's the focus super, and it is enough to kill. Who needs a red RC?
Such remarkable style from Rio. Definitely, I think, in a league of their own. I would put that down to their movement. They are not afraid to go into a scramble and press nothing and just keep the reticle on you because they're like, well, I'll chill out, not get hit, let it lock eventually, and leave you scared about all my normals. And we see that play out time and time again tonight. In fact, I feel like their empty jump low was such a menace to all these players. Incredible work.
Absolutely. Oh, goodness. See Tibbers doing some cooking in the background as well. Thank you all so much for coming out. I apologize again about the technical difficulties. Ran a little bit longer than usual tonight, but that is a-okay. We got to see some fantastic Guilty Gear. D-Fresh, thank you so much for joining me. You got any shout-outs you want to do before the end of the night?
It's been a joy. I'll be producing our stream 2 p.m. EST Saturday for the end of our $1,000 Hot Pocket bracket. I'd love to see you guys pull up to that if you've got the time. I'm so happy to be here for this. I was so glad to hear about the announcement of OEG's own major Pride. I can't wait to see what that shapes up into.
Absolutely. We're super excited. I see Tibbers has been doing some cooking, been doing some shaking and or moving in the background as well. So I'm sure that we have lots to catch up on, even just since the bracket has started tonight. We will have more information about the Pride event for you guys here in the next upcoming days. We'll be locking in recruiting TOs, getting other organizations on the roll here with us, and we're excited to be doing some charity work in the next coming couple of months. And apart from that, we have FNF Rising. See it there in the exclamation point bracket. Is every other Monday our Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising tournament. It has been a blast. Make sure for top 3 to check out the Matcherino that we have. And other than that, I think I'm just seeing y'all at Combo Breaker.
Ooh, nice.
Hopefully be able to do some commentary, and at the very least, be for sure doing some partying. I'm excited to meet everybody at Combo Breaker. Got a lot of OEG. Find somebody to raid. Find me some medicine and bedtime.
I was like, who's still up streaming? Is SQ still on? There's no way.
I don't think SQ is still on. We're going to find somebody here, though. Y'all have a fantastic evening. We'll catch you around next time.